Hi, Carnivore Challenge Reset 30 days, day 1. Here we go. So, as a coach, I have learned that we as humans, not just women, we coddle ourselves a lot. We have been kind of brainwashed into everything in moderation. You need balance. You need glucose, you need carbohydrates, and it's actually been proven otherwise. A human being does not need carbohydrate in its entire lifetime. So your body produces the glucose, the small amount of glucose that it needs naturally, and it will do that through its protein intake. And if you're eating enough fat, your body has and your brain has all of the energy that it requires. So I will not coddle you. I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you to think outside of the box, to question all of those little fears that arise. I have been carnivore for 6 months and my health issues have reversed. And I'm still alive. I am not weak or sick or have scurvy. My eyesight is better on carnivore. Let's just go head to toe. My thinking is more clear. My eyesight is better. I was getting a swollen esophagus from foods I was eating that I'm allergic to or that sensitive to. That is gone now. I can take my vitamins or anything like that without them getting stuck in my throat. That's how I know that's better, and I don't feel like I have that lump in my throat. My thyroid has shrunk. I think it's back to normal size. It was getting pretty large. I have also started taking iodine, and we can talk about that, because I think everyone needs that, and I'm giving it to my whole family because we are so deficient in seafood. We don't live near the ocean and our soils are depleted. So iodine is pretty important. I was having palpitations over the decades, heart palpitations. That's gone. And the first week of carnivore, I had them pretty bad, and then I remembered that when I'm low on potassium, I can get palpitations. So in the first week, your body, or the first month really, your body is dropping fluid quickly, so you can get out of balance with your electrolytes. So it's very important to supplement those. And I use LMNT raw unflavored because it has nothing added to it. There's no sugar substitutes. And then it's got potassium, magnesium, and sodium in it. And I'll have one packet a day. So heart palpitations. I was having a lot of respiratory issues. It's like my whole body was reacting to everything except for meat. And that's why I accidentally stumbled upon carnivore. I was already doing it. I was only eating meat because that's the only thing that didn't bother me. So the respiratory feeling like I can't breathe, feeling out of breath, feeling like my chest was being crushed, that's gone. And then any heartburn I would get, that's gone. GI symptoms, I have irritable bowel. I don't have irritable bowel on carnivore. But extreme sudden pain, doubling over. We call it in my family, we call it a bowel flare, or mom's got another bowel flare, because I'm in intense pain, like I'm going to pass out and I have to lay down until it passes. That doesn't happen on carnivore. My joint pains. So I struggled with lower back pain in 2013, but I had a chronic shoulder injury and knee pain from running. Now I can run regularly without any knee pain. I don't have any hip pain anymore. Going up and down the stairs is not a problem. So, and then we get to my hormonal health. I had severe breast pain from multiple cysts in my breasts. Large uterine fibroid was giving me, it was kind of like creating inflammation, blocking my urine flow, and I was getting chronic UTI, bladder infections. I was getting constipation and ovary pain from a large ovarian cyst that was very persistent. And I also have a benign tumor on my liver, which is created from your body's not metabolizing the estrogen properly because of the toxins that you're consuming, and your liver just can't keep up. So free estrogen that your body can't deal with goes to all the other organs, and it also accumulated on the outside of my liver. So I had a lot of pain in the pelvic region, in the abdomen, and at this very moment I'm out for a walk and I'm pain-free. I don't have any pain in those areas. I can run now. The uterine fibroid isn't impacting my running, feeling like my uterus is so heavy it's gonna fall out. Literally, that's what it felt like. Pressure on my bladder, I couldn't run because of the pressure. I felt like I was gonna pee myself all the time. So, bursitis on my foot, that's not fully gone. That I still have. Well, I don't feel it at all right now, and I've been pretty active in the last 3 weeks, so I can't confidently say it's gone, but I don't feel the pain. So, yeah, head to toe, I was having a lot of hair loss that they say is perimenopause, which is not true. It's an endocrine disruption. Your hormones are not able to do what they need to do. There are toxins blocking your hormonal processes. And the biggest toxin is your insulin. It's not a toxin, but excess glucose is going to make your insulin be imbalanced, and that's going to block the synthesization of your hormones. So your insulin levels very, very important. And carnivore, I've been dancing around it, but I really care about you, and I care about how you're doing. And if you are suffering with mood disorders, GI, stomach, bowel, urinary disorders, heart, pain, conditions like diabetes, heart disease, stroke, any condition you can think of, if you're struggling, how is balance working out for you? Honestly, how is that all working out for you? Because it's not working. What you're doing isn't working. You know that. You know it's true. Having a balanced approach isn't working for you, and it's not your fault. It's addictions. It's addictions in society and culture, in our own brain, in our own habits, in our own patterns. That's why the carnivore diet can be so powerful, is because it breaks that addiction. You stop feeding your brain those things that create imbalance, and then your body can actually heal. I haven't known carnivores to go back to the standard way of eating. If you want to tell yourself that I'm just doing this for a short time and then I'm going to see what really works for me and what really doesn't. When people go back to keto from carnivore, they start getting sick again. That's the truth of it. There's thousands of people that are healing everything: cancer, major mood disorders, major mental health disorders, cardiovascular disease, everything with carnivore. And when they start introducing vegetables or fruit again, things come back on them. So I'm not going to pretend, I'm not going to lie to you. What you're doing right now is going to be remarkable. It's going to be the best thing you could possibly do. Initially, you're going to drop a bunch of water weight, and then your body is going to take time to heal. Some people drop more weight really quickly. Some people take years. There's a lot of years worth of damage done in your body. Your body's going to hold on to that as tight as it can. You need to trust your body and what your body needs. You'll get to a point where you just listen to your body. Last week I didn't want any egg yolks after eating them regularly for a month. I wasn't appealing. This week I'm craving them, so I'm eating them again. You're going to get to a point where you can hear what your body needs. So, week 1, day 1, I'm not going to pretend that this is easy, and I'm also not going to coddle you. I know you can do this. There's just an explosion of carnivore around the world, and I know you've got this. You can do it. Message me for any questions.